Okay, let's do some more Guild Wars. I've got 7 attacks left. 20C is now unlocked. And this time I'm just going to do it as an old school video. No streaming or anything like that because we had some sound issues. Let's just keep it classic for this final little bit of Guild Wars. We'll keep it as a video instead of a stream. How we started this whole thing. Negan is going to be the leader because I've just been having an awful lot of fun with him in the top slot. Every non-fatal attack against a walker has a chance, and it's a good chance, of granting a charge attack. I've also been using Connie. She's a fantastic leader, does something broadly similar. Her charge attacks, she can basically give you amazing chances to get charge points, and her charge attacks, well, all of her attacks really cause additional damage. That, of course, is what you can see us doing here with Negan 2. Now, Negan, I want you to do this. This is a slightly bolshy move, really, from us. He's going to have to be crippled. That might be tricky because we've got a metalhead right in front of us. Okay, so we didn't get to cripple that spiky. That's a bit of a problem. But you know what Negan's like. He doesn't back down. So he's just going to keep on hitting them with everything he's got. Just a very aggressive playstyle right here. And it seems to be working out for us. Got to kill a set amount of walkers anyway, so I'm happy that we've been causing loads and loads of noise. Now I think we're going to have to do something a little special here. Just because otherwise Negan's definitely getting chewed on. It's wonderful having all of these super powered charge attacks to play with. It's a thing of beauty. It really, really is. Okay, let's not hang around. Let's not tempt fate. Let's just get out of there. Ta-da! Okay, let's move on. And there's something that I wanted to try. This is perhaps very, very daring. Say that. I'm going to try Quinn, just because a lot of people have recommended giving him a go. So, you know what? We're going to give him a go. We'll put him into a team and we'll see how he fares. His trait is all about attacking enemies when they're a little bit too up close and personal with your buddies. Closing time gives you a big damage boost. So it should kick in. Knock knock, closing time. Yeah, it kicked in there. Yeah, I like it. It's working pretty well. Stay here, there's no rush. Okay, so now walkers are starting to appear. So we don't have to panic. We don't have to rush. But we're not going to dilly-dally either. Nice tasty charge attack there. Hit this guy with a little bit more. We want to be making the absolute most of all of the attacks that we can possibly launch against the enemy every single turn. So what we should see here, closing time ought to kick in. Yeah, it did. It always seems just a little bit underwhelming. I think that there are some other ways that you can use it. I think there was a recommendation using... There was a team that uses Mercer as a leader. Quinn was definitely part of that mix. You know, so maybe we'll try that again sometime. At the moment, I'm just sort of seeing how Quinn fits in, really. He is a good character. It's I think it's just a case of that we've had a lot of great new characters coming up recently, so I've been neglecting him just a little bit because I'm just loving using characters like Connie, Outlaw Negan. Want to get more practice using Magna. Still don't feel like I've found her strength yet. Ooh, nice charge attack there by Quinn. I think we got a big boost from Knock Knock with that one. That's why it was so devastating. You can see that being able to attack multiple targets, huge benefit there. Racking up so much Knock Knock, and that's why I feel that Outlaw Negan, Yumiko, and Mercer is such a good team. You can hit so many targets at once. Everything gets maximum level of Knock Knock, which just means they take loads more damage. Now, what was it? A suggestion did come through. Let me just check what it was. I'm sure it was Mercer as a lead. So we'll do that. Quinn was definitely a part of the mix, and I like him having that weapon. And Outlaw Negan, funnily enough. I think I would like to have at least something that can set targets on fire. I want the cookies to go to somebody who can attack sort of multiple times. I think Negan should be able to get charge points relatively easily. Maybe. So we'll give this a try. We'll see how this particular configuration works out. Negan will get a defensive stab. Yeah, and that gets him charged. Very nice. Let's kill that Walker. Let's get a charge point. Knock Knock kicking in. So I mean, Knock Knock does kick in quite nicely, I guess. When you just have Negan as a team member. Oh, Mercer's going to get chewed. Really thought we'd have been able to put down that simple Walker, but no. Guess not. Let's slow that tank down, make sure that he doesn't get to Negan. I do like having Mercer as a lead. There's definitely some advantages to that. But I think I prefer... I just prefer the additional charge points that get granted when you have somebody like Outlaw Negan as the leader. Mercer, of course, everybody has got man-at-arms, which means that everybody can harm anything, basically. It doesn't matter how tough the walker that you're attacking is. And that is great. That is absolutely fantastic. But I think that he's just... You don't lose much by having him as a team member as opposed to the leader. Or I say, you know, Negan, I think he is great as a team member, but he's just even better as a leader. Just magnificent as a leader. And I'm still struggling to find... I think it's up to me. I'm not sure how to use him correctly. Obviously, getting people up close and personal is part of it. But I'm not getting a lot of value out of Quinn. Okay, we can easily scythe through these guys. He says. It's still there. Okay, not kicking in, so not killing targets is actually kind of a good thing, which is so weird how that works. And it is nice. Something that would normally be such a drawback. You know, it's actually a pretty good thing. And all we're doing really is just slowing down these walkers as they walk after us. Negan, sir. How about heal up? Gonna want you for the next one. Mercer, of course, badly hurt. I am kind of loath to spend gas healing people. But I'll tell you what we've got to do. We've got to do at least one survivor battle. I think we've got to do, considering the fuel that everybody's got, we've got the attacks. It's attacks, not gas in Guild Wars. Considering the attacks that we've got, we're going to have to do 2 survivor battles anyway, at least. So let's do that. Yumiko and Maggie, great team, I think. Yumiko has got the Saviour's handgun. Quinn, please hand that over. That's wonderful. And then, of course, we want somebody with infinite range, so that's something that the Burnout Rifle gives us. Yes, we'll have tactical, please. I think I'd like you to have Carol's cookies. Well, that's not very intimidating. That's not very intimidating. That's not very intimidating. I think we've got this one in the bag. Yep. And of course that principle of just taking the enemy on from great range. I mean, that's how you do it. The AI just simply is not very capable of dealing with you if you stay at a range, even if it has ranged characters. That's not to say that every single survivor battle is necessarily a complete pushover. It's not. Okay. We've got revenge on Yumiko. So this is potentially a slightly more dangerous team. We'll give them a whirl. Nice. Sasha there behind cover. We will use our advantage of our massive range. Infinite range, in fact. Yeah, and Guardian Carol is the one to use, obviously. I think, considering how my team has been doing, we're going to treat ourselves to a kill all walkers. Shall we do it melee style? Oh, we've got too many exploding walkers. We'd be missing out on too much fun. Oh, Mercer, of course, is all her up. Let's bring Carol. Let's bring Carol with her infinite range rifle. That's good, that's good, that's good. No, we don't want to save that. I don't think this is an optimal team. It just happens to be the team that I want to use for this particular mission. Oh, Connie's got the bayonet rifle as opposed to the bayonet musket as opposed to the Commonwealth rifle. Didn't realise that. It's absolutely fine. I do think that pound for pound, the Commonwealth rifle is the superior weapon because, of course, it has that lovely spread. wind up cuddled up together. I mean, this is perfect. Look at the way that we can just filter them in. Any more for any more? No, let's start poking our head through that door and see what we find. So we can be very generous with charge attacks. Make sure that we're all cuddled up together. I love the fact that we are just running around with an ancient black powder rifle and we are making a mess of things. Kind of makes sense. I guess in the last seasons you did see, I mean, one of the characters, one of the Reavers, had I think it was like a blunderbuss. You know, because you're just like, yeah, ammo's low. You're still going to want ranged weapons, but my gosh, you're going to have to be picky about what you can actually get your hands on. So I kind of like that attention to detail. I think they made a point in the later seasons of The Walking Dead of just like, right, look, everyone can't have infinite ammo. Like, a lot of bullets are going to be used up by this point. So people are going to be resorting back to more primitive weapons, or hey, maybe they can find a rifle, maybe they can keep hold of their ammo, but it's rare. One attack left. I'm treating myself. Where were we? That's my farming team. Right, we've got Carl with Retaliate. We've got Shane with Revenge. He's got a crossbow. We've got Aaron with a flaming crossbow. This is potentially a slightly dangerous setup. Let's give Yumiko that. Yes, we're definitely bringing old Carol. Hilltop McGaggy again makes up the numbers. No, thank you. We don't want to save that. And we're just treating ourselves to a little survive battle. This could get messy because we've got whoever set this team up clearly thought about you know, the composition. Might take multiple attacks to kill things because Carl is the leader. That's great. The fact that we've got one of them down already, just fantastic. Two of them down. Now this is where I like to be because we can probably leave the walkers to do some of the work. We'll stay at a distance, see what happens. Okay, Aaron's doing an alright job of looking after himself there. Let's hit him with everything that we've got. Oh. That first hit struck so hard that he just stood up in surprise, and then he takes a double tap. He takes another shot to the head. Pretty nasty. We're out of attacks. That is the last guild war, I think, it's the last guild war for this year. It's been a really good one. My guild has done fantastically as far as guild wars. We've had some new members and they've really picked things up quickly, and it's just been really nice to be able to help them. Hope that you've had some fantastic wars as well. That's it for this video. I'll see you on the next one.